Alright, almost time to head out. I should take a quick look around, make sure I didn't leave anything important behind. I can't believe I'm finally going back home. It's been so long since I left. I wonder if everything looks the same, if they still remember me. So many memories. Some good, some not so good. I thought I could leave it all behind. In war, there's never an option to run. Huh. Looks like I've already packed this. Guess I was more ready to leave than I thought. Well, no turning back now. Time to head out. Grandma's old clock. Still ticking, huh? This thing used to drive me crazy with how loud it was. But now, I kinda miss that sound. Funny how the little things stick with you. Oh, great. Another empty pizza box. I really need to stop using delivery as my main food group. I should probably throw this out. Eventually. Ugh, I still haven't unpacked these boxes. I've been here how long now? I keep telling myself I'll get to it, but I guess I've been too busy avoiding it.
You enter the dragon's lair. The air is thick with smoke. The ground is littered with bones, and the dragon's eyes gleam like molten lava. It growls, "Who dares disturb my slumber?"
Wow, real original, Lex. Did you steal that line from Smaug for Dummies?
Shut up, it's atmospheric. Anyway, what do you do?
Okay, hear me out. I challenged the dragon to a dance-off.
Dance-off? Against a 1,000-year-old dragon?
Absolutely. You've seen me at weddings. I can outdance anything, even scaled death machines.
Natural 20. Are you kidding me?
Describe the scene, Lex. I need details.
Fine. The dragon is mesmerized by your sick moves. It reluctantly admits defeat, saying, "You have bested me in the ancient art of flossing?"
That's right, big guy. Now hand over your treasure or prepare for round 2.
This is the dumbest campaign I've ever run. You've ruined D&D forever.
Ruined? No way! This is pure art. Now, can my rogue keep the dragon as a pet? We could use him to get free pizzas.
Sure, why not? But only if the dragon eats you first.
My old guitar. I haven't touched this in ages. I used to play for hours. Thought I'd never put it down. Guess life got in the way. Maybe it's time I pick it up again. One of these days. This poem. I used to read this all the time. In the quiet of the storm, we find what we've been searching for all along. Huh. Funny how it always made me feel calmer. Now, I'm not so sure. This must be the place. Looks like I'll have to walk the rest of the way. My sister and I used to wander off and play by the waterfall. We got into so much trouble coming home soaking wet. We used to play this game, me, Lexi, and Mom. We'd pick a random word, and the first one to use it in a sentence without laughing won. I think the last word we used was disintegrate. Lexi said it during dinner, something like, if Dad stares at me like that again, I might disintegrate. Mom laughed. I laughed. Dad didn't. That was before things got quiet. Before the slammed doors, before the whispers behind them, before Lexi started sleeping with her earbuds in. We all knew something was breaking, but no one wanted to say it out loud. I used to wonder what would have happened if we just talked. Like, really talked. No filters. No pretending. Just laid everything out and said, this is what's hurting me. But instead, we tiptoed around each other like strangers in a museum. Afraid to touch anything in case it shattered. Now, I'll walk through this house and hear all the things we didn't say. The things we swallowed down and buried beneath silence. There's something comforting about this path. The sound of the birds, the breeze. It's like the forest remembers me too. Mom never let us go near this bridge alone. She was terrified we'd fall off because we weren't good swimmers at all. Alright, so if my memory isn't playing tricks on me, again, the house should be left and the town should be right. Or was it the other way around? Well, look at you, hiding out here all this time. Lexi would say you were on a secret mission, wouldn't she? I don't need to go to the town right now. This place still gives me the chills. I never imagined I'd come back here, but here we are. Welcome back to home, or as I used to call it, home sweet hell. Wow, it's only 10:10? It didn't take me that long to get here. Strange how time feels different when coming back home. Dad always took such pride in building this bridge himself, swearing it would last forever. Yes, forever has its limits. I didn't think you'd actually follow through with leaving the key. I guess you really did expect me to come back. Thanks, Lexi. Mom? Dad? You guys here? Huh. Maybe they're out back doing some yard work.
Hey, Dad. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Abby's coming back to Ridgewater next week.
Abby? After all this time? I wasn't expecting that. She's excited to see you and your mother, I'm sure.
She's excited to see everyone, Dad. That includes you too.
I don't know about that, Lexi. You don't just forget what happened overnight.
Dad, it's been years. She's changed. I've talked to her. She regrets it. Everything. You can't keep holding it against her.
Changed? Lexi, people like Abby don't change. She always thought everything was a joke. Look where that got us.
She didn't mean for things to go that far. It was a mistake. A stupid prank. You can't tell me you've never made a mistake, Dad.
A mistake is forgetting to lock the door, not tearing down everything we built.
She was trying to impress you, Dad. Don't you see that? She just wanted your attention, your approval. And when she couldn't get it, she acted out. She was just a kid.
That's no excuse. Do you know what it felt like, walking into that room? Seeing all those trophies smashed on the floor? Everything your mother and I worked so hard for. Destroyed. Because she couldn't handle not being the center of attention.
Maybe she wouldn't have felt like she had to prove herself if you weren't so busy expecting her to be perfect.
You don't understand, Lexi. I tried. I gave her chance after chance. And every time she just pushed further. She doesn't know when to stop. She never did.
She's trying to come home, Dad. Can't you see that? She wants to fix it. To fix us. Doesn't that mean something to you?
She's not staying here. She walked out that door. And I can't open it for her again. Not after everything.
You don't mean that.
Maybe I do.
You're so cold. You don't even see how much you've hurt us. You say Abby never changes, but you?
Lexi.
Forget it. Just forget it. If you won't open the door for her, I'm not sure I'll ever want to walk back through it either.
So this is what it came down to. I thought it was just me he gave up on. But Lexi? She tried so hard. She fought for me, and he couldn't even fight for her. Mom used to blast music from this thing during family get-togethers. I remember her dancing around, making us all laugh. What was the station she always tuned into? Nair Nation? Something like that. She was obsessed. I remember when my uncle took us to visit Faye, and we all went down to Picklesburg. I'd give anything to relive that day.
She was always firm, wasn't she? Always thought she knew best.
She didn't mean to ruin things, Mom. She's Abby.
I tried, Lexi. I really tried.
Dad always loved hiking, and this trip was Lexi's way of capturing that. She made this for Father's Day to remind him of our adventures together. Every time I see it, it's like we're back on those trails. Just us and the mountains. Faye's birthday in November. Hopefully the flights don't get delayed. Last thing I need is getting stuck in an airport blizzard. Snacks in the fridge, huh? Lexi always knew the way to my heart. Probably another half-eaten yogurt. Maybe it's best if I don't go in there. The back door has always had this odd double-sided lock. Even from the inside, you can't open it without the key. Is this me? Lexi drew this? She never told me she was this good. Always sketching in secret. She must have spent so much time on this. I wish I'd known. Maybe I could have told her how much it means to me. This used to be my room. Seems she still uses this room sometimes. She loved her new computer I left for her. Final run still on the screen. Guess some things never change. used it a few times. Mom called it a luxury item, while Dad insisted it was absolutely necessary. Dad's pride and joy. He'd spend hours out here trying to perfect his secret recipe barbecue sauce. Honestly, we all preferred ketchup. Seeing this view again? It's moments like this that made me regret leaving. Lexi's brave little firefighter. She'd insist he was ready to save the day, even if it was just from a puddle. I used to sit here after school, back when things were still normal, I guess. I'd just lie in the grass and let the sun warm my face until I couldn't hear anything else. Nothing except the wind and the birds, and Lexi trying to balance on that stupid rotting dock plank like she was a tightrope walker. This view was everything. It made the house feel smaller, the world feel bigger. And now, it's the same lake, the same mountains, but I feel like I'm looking through glass, like I'm not really here, like nothing is. Sometimes, I wonder if this place remembers us, if the trees remember when we used to sneak out and throw rocks in the water just to hear the splash, if the lake remembers what we said when we were too tired to lie to each other. This is the last place I remember feeling okay. Not happy, just okay. And I think that's all I ever wanted again. To feel like I belonged somewhere. Even if it was just here. Even if it was just for a minute. Dad would take us out here on clear nights to stargaze, always trying to show us constellations. I could never quite see what he did. Looks like our fort is no longer there. Such a shame. Our old fishing boat. We never actually caught anything, did we? Just a lot of tangled lines and sunburns. But I guess it wasn't really about the fish. Our old fishing boat. We never actually caught anything, did we? Just a lot of tangled lines and sunburns. But I guess it wasn't really about the fish. I miss those days. We were always so bad at it, but it felt like we had all the time in the world back those gunshots from the range again. They always make this place feel so alive, even when everything else seems quiet. I'd raise a glass to this view any day. Too bad life doesn't let you pause for moments like this. Sounded like a gunshot. Besides the shooting range, there shouldn't be any that close, because that was, like, really close. Another note from Lexi. Huh, must have missed this one. The place that holds our secrets and memories. Lexi must be talking about the cave we used to play at. Oh, the old push mower. I used to pretend this thing was a race car. Who knew mowing the lawn could be fun? It's probably the only chore I didn't mind doing. I swear, it felt like I was going to take off down the yard at any second. Walking through this hallway feels like stepping backwards in time. Every step echoes with a memory I can't quite place, and now every shadow feels like it's watching me. Lexi, I had no idea you felt this way. You always seemed so happy. Mom and Dad tried their best, but they couldn't see your loneliness. Maybe if I had been here, things would have been different. Lexi, what were you trying to warn me about? What truth am I supposed to find? Whoa. Wait, what? Why am I back here? Didn't I already walk this path? I must be more tired than I thought. Guess I'm just losing track. Lexi and I used to run off to that waterfall. Always came back soaked. Mom was never thrilled. There's something comforting about this path. The sound of the birds, the breeze. It's like the forest remembers me too. Mom never let us near this bridge alone. She was sure one of us would fall in. Guess she had her reasons. Alright, so if my memory isn't playing tricks on me, again, the house should be left and the town should be right. Or was it the other way around? Oh, wow. It's only 10:10. It didn't take me that long to get here. Strange how time feels different when coming back home. I didn't think you'd actually follow through with leaving the key. I guess you really did expect me to come back. Thanks, Lexi. Mom? Dad? You guys here? Huh. Maybe they're out back doing some yard work. Lexi and I would sink into it for hours, watching cartoons till Mom finally kicked us off. Can't believe it's still holding up.
I don't understand how you're doing that move. It's not even in the tutorial.
It's called skill, Lex. You should try it sometime. You know, instead of just button mashing.
I'm not button mashing. I'm strategically pressing multiple buttons at once. There's a difference.
Sure there is. And yet, you're still losing. Again.
Ugh, you're so annoying. Why can't you just let me win for once?
Because when you actually win, it'll mean more. Trust me, you'll feel like a champion.
You just don't want to admit I'm catching up to you. You're scared.
Scared of you? Please, I've beaten you 5 times in a row.
Then let's make it 6. Rematch right now. But this time, no mercy.
All right, but don't cry when I destroy you again.
Our savior for late night snacks. I practically lived on leftover pizza and popcorn back then. Ever since Faye moved there, I loved that city. Maybe I should move there after college. You really were the best, Max. Okay. Weird. Same path. Same silence. Maybe if I do the same thing, I'll figure out what's different.
This drawing looks interesting. What is it supposed to be again?
It's a horse, obviously. You just don't get abstract art.
Uh-huh, sure. Abstract. Keep telling yourself that.
Someone doesn't know what abstract means.
I heard you and Dad fighting again. It sounded bad. It was bad. He doesn't get it, Lexi. He's never gotten me. No matter what I do, I'm always the problem. And now, he wants me gone.
I'm scared, Abby. I don't want you to leave. I can't imagine this place without you. What am I supposed to do if you're not here?
I don't want to leave either, but if it happens, if he really kicks me out, just know this isn't your fault. None of it is, okay?
But it feels like it is. Maybe if I said something, if I talk to him.
Stop, Lexi. Don't do that. This isn't on you. It's between me and him. And it's been coming for a long time. You've always been the one thing that made this place feel at home.
Obviously you'll be okay. Obviously you won't forget about us. About me.
I promise, Lex. No matter what happens, you'll always be my sister. And I'll always love you.
Looks like our fort is no longer there. Such a shame.
We used to blast this song every morning. Drove Mom crazy.
Pretty sure she secretly liked it. I caught her having one.
No way! Mom liking our music? That's a stretch.
it's best if I don't go in there. Alright, back here again. This feels like I'm going in circles. Am I missing something? Wait, I swear I left at 8 this morning. Or was it 8 p.m.? Crab cakes, now I'm confused. Mom's warnings about falling in. Feels like I'm stuck in her worry. Left for the house, right for town. Unless there's another fallen tree waiting to mess up my sense of direction. This place still gives me the chills. Never thought I'd be back here. Feels like stepping into home sweet hell all over again. Oh, 10:10 again. Right on time. Like time even matters here anymore. Didn't Lexi leave the key by the AC unit? Always had a backup plan, didn't she? Huh, you really did leave the key, just like I thought. It's almost like you expected me to find it again. Thanks, Lexi. No yelling, no footsteps, no voices. Just me. Us. Like we are frozen in time. Where half of our family argument started and ended. I can still hear Mom saying, "We eat together, we talk together." All right, let's trace this again. The cave, just like last time. This has to mean something. It has to. That sounded like a gunshot. Besides the shooting range, there shouldn't be any that close, because that was, like, really close. Whoa! Look at that moon! It's massive! That's hella awesome! It's like straight out of Interstellar or something. I wish I had my camera.
Okay, so hypothetically, if someone, let's say, a very cool, very handsome guy had a crush on your sister, would that be, like, totally weird?
Totally weird. Super weird. Why, Jake? Know anyone cool and handsome harboring a secret crush?
You're impossible, you know that?
Oh, come on. It's Lexi. You think I don't know you've been making heart eyes at her since 6th grade? Dude, you offered to carry her books when we didn't even have homework.
I was just being nice.
Right, and that time you gave her your ice cream cone because she dropped hers?
She looks sad.
She always looks sad when her ice cream falls. It's like a universal rule.
You're not helping.
Alright, here's the deal. Lexi's hard to impress. You want to win her over? You've got to play it cool. No more over-the-top gestures. Just be yourself. And maybe stop tripping over your own feet every time she's around.
Wow, Abby. Thanks for your sage advice.
Anytime, Romeo. Now, pass me those chips before I crush your dreams even more.
The gunshot. There it is again. It's always so close. Why does it make my stomach turn like I know something I shouldn't? Something about this door feels heavier than it should. Lexi had this phase where she refused to wear socks that matched. Said it was a metaphor. For what, I have no clue. Oh, Officer Barry on patrol, always keeping us safe from imaginary criminals. He'd make us pay fines with snacks. Lexi was never happy about that. He kept locking the gate, thinking it would keep me out, but why? What was he so afraid of? What is all of this? He thought he was saving us. He thought he was saving me. But he was just so lost. time loops and closed time-like curves, he really thought he could outsmart it. But what if he was right? Even just a little.
If I told you everything, you'd hate me. But maybe that's what I deserve.
They want me to go to the cemetery to find this book? Part of me feels like I should be running in the other direction. Creepy cave, dark woods, probably just nature being nature. Nothing to be scared of. Lexi always said these woods had a story of their own. I just didn't think I'd be living in one of them. I don't know, Lexi. This whole thing makes my head hurt. But I get it. I'll keep going. I miss you. I miss all of you. All right. Focus, Abby. The answers are ahead. You're close. Let's finish this. Well, this is oddly weird. Feels like a trap. Or some horror story bait. Wonder if whoever wrote this is still out there. Or if he is. This place feels hot. Like it doesn't know if it's day or night. Yesterday or tomorrow. Who knew I'd end up looking for a book in the middle of a cemetery? This feels like a very horror movie protagonist makes a bad decision. And yet, here I am. If the book's really here, does that mean all the answers are too? Or am I just chasing shadows? Lexi? No, this isn't real. You were just leaving notes, talking to me. This has to be a trick. Another one of your pranks, right? Come on, Lexi. Say something. Mom? 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 No, this isn't right. You were supposed to protect us. You weren't supposed to leave. You didn't fight. You just let go. No, that's not me. I'm right here. The valley, the fog, the Watcher. It wasn't a story. It was a memory. I never left.
I didn't mean to. I didn't know how to stop it. I was just so tired. You were gone. And everything was so heavy. I couldn't carry it anymore. Mom blamed herself. But it was my fault. I broke us. I broke all of us. You left. And nothing made sense anymore. It was all just noise and shadows. I thought if I just closed my eyes, it would stop hurting. That everything would just stop.
This book, it's what Dad was referring to. The curse, it's real. And we've been living it over and over. Dad thought he could save us, but all he did was lock us in this loop. This place used to be alive. Now it's like someone hit pause and forgot to press play again. What even is that? It's like the sky's collapsing in on itself. Yeah, totally normal sky behavior. I saw the names before I understood what they meant. I thought it was just a coincidence. Just names etched in stone. But no, it was us. I don't know how to feel. I want to scream. I want to dig them up just to prove this is all some sick hallucination. I want to erase the names, rewrite them, take them back. But I can't. They're carved too deep. And what kills me the most is that I don't remember dying. I remember the fight. I remember leaving. I remember trying to come back, but I don't remember dying. Was it quick? Was it quiet? Did you cry after, Dad? I spent so long hating you. And now I don't even know if you're still here, if you're alive, or if you died when we did and just kept walking around, pretending. I wish I could say something beautiful right now, something poetic. But all I can think is, I should have come back sooner. I should have tried harder. I should have told Lexi that none of this was her fault, that I loved her. It's too quiet. Like everyone's just gone. Lexi used to swear Frank was part of the mob. I told her he was just Italian. She said, same thing. We used to wait here for Mom to pick us up. One time, she never showed, so we just walked home in the rain. Lexi said it felt cinematic. I said it felt like pneumonia. Jake always said he'd never leave Ridgewater. Guess he kept his promise.
Okay, hear me out. Jumbo junk in Java wasn't just a joke. I mean, it kinda was, but now it's a whole thing. I even have merch.
Wow, dream big, Jake. One day you'll be the face of every coffee-craving hoarder in Ridgewater.
I still think you should have called it Jake's Jitter Juice. Rolls off the tongue better.
Too late now. The sign cost me like 3 weeks' pay. Besides, junk gives you character. Like, hey, Come for the vintage typewriter state with a lukewarm espresso.
Correction. Burnt espresso.
Excuse me, that's locally roasted disappointment.
Honestly though, this place feels like home. Like somewhere people just kind of drift into and stay too long.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Well, if I ever get tired of school and drama and everything, I'll just move in. Right behind the counter.
You'd make a terrible barista, but I'd give you like the corner booth, no right?
Wow. I have to pay for coffee, and Lexi gets real estate?
You gave me the idea or the name. Lexi gave me the courage to actually go for it.
Careful, Jake. Say stuff like that and you'll make me emotional in front of your espresso machine.
Too late, she's tearing up. Your coffee's that bad.
Lexi would tip 50% if the barista had a septum piercing. She had a type. Maybe it's time I head back home. I don't know. I thought coming here would help, but now I just feel more lost. Nothing feels right. Not this town. Not that house. Not me. What am I even supposed to do now? Wasn't here before. It's small, but it looks sturdy enough. Might as well see what's on that little island. Hey, buddy. I was wondering where you ended up. Still guarding your prize, huh? My poor shoe never stood a chance. I hope, wherever you are, it's nothing but open fields and squirrels that never get caught. make me walk all the way back again. Oh, thank crap. I thought we were doing that whole walk of shame again. It moved. Of course it did. The house is changing again, showing me what I need to see. This door. This is the next step. It has to be. Let's see what's behind you, door. Pittsburgh General Hospital. I knew it would come to this. Let's see what I've been refusing to remember.
She never listens, does she? Always so sure she knows best. Running off like nothing matters. Look where that's gotten us now. Mom's right. Abby always thought she was better than all of us. Always putting herself first. Maybe she doesn't care what happens to us.
She should have stayed away. If she just listened for once in her life, none of this would have happened. But no, Abby always has to come back and make things worse. She never listened, never cared to understand what this family was up against. She thought she could just walk away and leave it all behind. But the curse doesn't let you walk away.
We should have told her before it was far. She deserved to know. But what could we have said? Your life isn't your own? Every step you take pulls us all closer to the edge?
She wouldn't have believed us. She never does. And now she's back, and it's all starting over again. This is why I had to act. To stop it. To stop her.
Stop blaming her, Dad. She didn't ask for any of this. None of us did. She's not the problem. The curse is. You're just too scared to admit you don't know how to fix it. It doesn't matter now, does it? She's here. And it's too late. The only question left is, what will she do with what she's learned?
Why are you saying these things? I always tried to make things right.
I just wanted us to be okay. I just wanted my girls to be happy.
Wanting isn't enough. It never was.
We still have time, Mom. We can fix this. No, we don't.
All this time, I thought I was running from them, but maybe I've been running from myself. They're stuck in this loop too, blaming each other, blaming me, but it doesn't have to be this way. I can't change the past, but I can change how I let it define me. This isn't my fault. It's not theirs either. It's the curse that keeps us bound, and that's what I need to break.
Just don't whine when you lose.
I never lose, Lexi. You know that.
We were so free. Nothing else mattered back then. I thought we'd have endless days like this. But they stopped, didn't they? You stopped laughing, Lexi. And I never even noticed. The fearless astronaut. Lexi said he'd bring us moon rocks, even though she tried to make them out of marshmallows.
Sure you don't. Keep telling yourself that.
Lexi, one more word and I'll push you off. All right, let's go. But if we get caught, it's your idea.
Abby, don't run into the garage. Your dad's working in there.
I'm not running, Mom. Just exploring.
Exploring, huh? Well, explorers need to be quiet if they don't want to wake the sleeping bear.
That's the bear, right? Got it. I'll tiptoe.
If I could redo one day, it'd be the one where Lexi asked if I was okay. And I said, yeah, just that. One word, one lie. She was sitting cross-legged on my bed, her hoodie sleeves pulled over her hands like always. She looked so scared to ask, like she already knew the answer, but needed to hear it anyway. And I didn't give it to her. I just smiled, said, yeah, and we changed the subject. Forever. I think about that a lot. That maybe if I just told the truth, maybe she would have too. Maybe neither of us would have had to fall apart quietly. So, if you're hearing this, and someone asks you if you're okay, say something. Anything. Because pretending is just a slower way of drowning.
This is where we plan to build our secret hideout, remember? Just us, snacks, and no boys allowed. Except maybe Jake if you brought cookies.
Oh, I remember. But only if you brought the good ones. You know, the no big ones.
Well, we always tried, didn't we? Boys will do anything for a little attention.
Yeah, and you gave just enough to keep them guessing.
That was interesting, sis.
I should have seen it. How you were pretending to be okay. You were just a kid, hiding behind smiles and jokes. Lexi left me the clues. She tried to guide me even when she couldn't be here. But where was she when I needed her? She wrote me notes, but she didn't stop it. She couldn't stop it. Maybe she was lost too. She wanted to help, but how do you help someone when you're already slipping away? Mom was always so quiet. She saw what was happening. She said nothing. I used to think she could fix everything. I believed she was strong. But maybe she was just as scared as the rest of us. No. She could have spoken up. She could have fought for us. And she didn't. Dad thought he was doing the right thing. He thought this was how you save a family. But what did he save? My life? My future? He shattered them. He shattered all of us. He wasn't a monster, was he? Just a man desperate enough to become one. I keep thinking, I should have done something. I should have seen it coming. But how could I have? I was just surviving. Just trying to make sense of a house that stopped making sense. And yet, I can't shake the feeling that I wasn't enough. That if I'd been stronger, none of this would have happened. This is where it ends, isn't it? A lifetime of pain, guilt, and unanswered questions. I could stop it all right here. The book says forgiveness is the key. That letting go means breaking free. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's the only way to save us. But what about me? What do I get if I forgive them? After everything they did? After everything I lost? If I stay, maybe I can fix this another way. Maybe I can find the answer they missed, or maybe the curse was never meant to be broken. It's my choice now. And whatever I choose, it ends with me.
Abby, you did it. I knew you'd find the strength.
It's not about forgetting. It's about moving forward. I wish I could have been there with you through all of this. But maybe I never really left. You gave us peace, Abby. And maybe when the time is right, you'll find yours too. I'll always be with you, Abby. Even when the echoes fade.
Hey Faye, it looks like I won't be able to make it to your party after all. If you ever find a way to rewind time, please come save me. I guess this is goodbye for now. Thank you for being my friend. Maybe in another time, another place, things could have been different. But for now, I have to let go. I'm sorry. The past doesn't fade. It waits for someone brave enough to let it go. In forgiving them, I found peace. In forgiving myself, I found freedom.